Let's go, chill niggas. We about to go hard on this one. That's the last video I'm trying to do. I'm trying to finish the whole series today. This video, law 45 to 48. Right, let's get straight into it. Law number 45. It talks about the importance of change. So let's get straight into it, right? It says everyone understands when change has to begin, but when you change too much in a short time, it can create resistance within the people. Yeah, so you have to understand that humans are a creature of habits, and so we tend to like when you change too much, it becomes a little bit too much to the psychology of the human brain. Because people like, oh, we had control of X, Y, Z, but now that it's changing, what happens to our habits? What happens to us? Can we even control the environment anymore? What's happening? That is why we have control. That's why we have dominion over the animals. That's why we control the earth itself. You see what I'm saying? So it says in the book, it says humans are creatures of habits and we tend to keep our habits as long as possible. That is why if the change is too much, it will provoke fear and terror onto the people. See, sometimes you can use the past as a symbol for change, and sometimes you have to completely disregard the past and make new history and fill in the gaps and voice with new symbols and rituals. That's how religion came in. I mean, yeah, that's legit as it is. That's how religion came in. Right? So we'll move on, right? Law number 46. Appearing too perfect, the power downfall. Right? It says appearing too perfect will create envy among a lot of people. When people become envy, it usually ends worse than it began. They are always so indirect, and even if you do become cautious, it's what makes things worse because they think now, oh, he thinks he's not better than us because he caught me being indirect. That's why you can't be like a goody goody good two shoes. That's why you have to have a balance of good and evil, yin and yang, right? And when you notice that someone is indirect, the best way to do cut them off. Indirectly being envious or to cut them off. All right, but like the book says, that's what I think. But the book says the best way to combat this is to show a weakness in your life, and that is to you genuinely. So like with me, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna cut you off. But like if you keep coming back, yeah, I'll do that. That's why it's important to like have perspective. All right, have perspective in life. And we'll move to law number 47. Two more. Uh, so it talks about when to stop. You need to understand that that are war stories that where people were like at the top, they destroyed, they won the war, but then like for example Germany, when World War I, when Germany lost, they punished Germany very harshly, and that is when they did know the Allied powers did not know where to stop, and that's why it provoked Germany to cause World War II. It says in the book too, says when gaining victory, learn when to stop fishing for more because it will prove to be one of your downfall. If the enemy is not guarded or vulnerable and you keep provoking them, it'll cause them to do anything and everything in that power to destroy you. Don't let success get into your head. I mean, this is how World War II began because the Britain, France, uh, they didn't know when to stop. They just kept going and they kept on punishing Germany. And now, eventually, when Hitler came into power, uh, he announced war against them. Even though I think they lost also again, but the point is like you can avoid certain things. They lost at what cost, right? You see what I'm saying? And lastly, law number 48. It says rigidity. It says they will be too rigid and predictable because people were able to count on your moves before they even happen. So, like for example, if your reputation and being predictable, two different things. Your reputation is what you're known for. I'm known to be honest, so you can use your reputation to see what the enemy will be thinking of. Because if someone says, "Oh, Sean is known me, I'm known for being cruel," and all that, so they're gonna be like, "Oh, but this is gonna look for the most cruel way." But I can always say, "Oh no, let's go the indirect way, the more nice way," and that will take them off guard. That's why it says having a sense of unpredictability will cause your enemies to scatter their own forces and making themselves vulnerable. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It depends now. Like you have to know what your reputation is. That is why you need to know your reputation. You need to move in line with it for like a while, and then that's when you can start moving your own things. Because reputation is going to protect you. For example, if you are nice and you do something mean, they will say no. He had a perfectly good reason. If you and me and you do something nice, they say nah. What's the catch? What's the catch? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It will depend. Now it's important to choose your reputation wisely, but allow leader up to you. And yep, guys, this is the end of the 48 Laws of Power series. We finally fucking did it. So I say, yeah, we'll move on to more reaction videos because I personally enjoy the series. That is why I was uploading like multiple videos a day. Uh, and yeah, like you know what I'm saying, we gonna move. Before I go, get the 48 laws of power. Gotta read because me, you know what I'm saying. I know what I know. You might take something different from the book, and that's why I'm saying you gotta read it. Got the new book out, The Blueprint to Success. It's on my Amazon. Search Blueprint to Success. You will see it. Feel free to buy it. If you want, you can get the free ebook version. I got it on my laptop as we speak. Just send your email and comment down below. Comment down below. You comment down below your email and the Blueprint to Success. Then I'll send it to you. No strings attached. And yeah, that's it. That's really it. All right, back at your boy. Keep grinding and let's see what this channel takes us, right? Shit.